Morning, it's Friday. We're here to pour this little section on that big driveway today. This is all we're pouring today. We're just gonna head it off at 10 yards, and when we get done with that, we're gonna come back up here and get to work on our rebar. There's that curb we did Tuesday. There's a slab up here. Approach. Still doing a little bit of curing. Once we get done with that 10 yards, we're gonna come back up here and finish out this rebar and head it off up here for Tuesday and Wednesday's pour. Monday we got a pump job. But yeah, we'll start getting some tools down and get ready for mud. Got all our tools out. We're ready for some mud. They should be pulling up about 30 minutes. To that header, it figures about 9 yards, so we'll definitely be able to get to there and then head it off and get to forming and tying rebar. Y'all can see how we're gonna head that off in an L shape, and then the next pour we'll literally probably do this entire section through here and be done with this job. This soft cut saw came in yesterday, so he's up there playing with it. I think he's about to go up there and cut some of that slab. There's that menacing dog. But yeah, we're ready, waiting on some mud now. These guys bought a rebar gun today. Dad's trying to buy it for. I want to check this out, y'all. Let's see, you gotta be about 2 inches off the ground, but for example, that's way faster than I could ever do it. It's instant. 2 tools in one day. We're the proud owner of a rebar tire now. This thing's gonna make me lazy. It's insane. I can probably tie about, I'd say 10 for every one that I used to do. That is nuts. Got some wire with it too. 2 4-amp batteries. Nice. Really nice. That rebar tire he just bought, it's on sale on Amazon for $23.89. He just got it for I think 280 bucks with wire spools. So it's a good Friday. I tell y'all what, soft cut saw in a $3,000 wire tire. Heck yeah. Ready for some mud now. Get this thing poured out. I'm ready to tie all that rebar. It's easy work now. Concrete has arrived. Get my boots on, get my belts on, and we'll be good to go. I'm ready to get some more footage of that rebar tie gun for y'all. That thing is insane, dude. Also, soft cut saw. No more joints, boy. Pour that stuff out, let it get hard for a few hours, and cut it with that thing. Wet and rocky.
Mix it up.
Yeah, mix that stuff up. Way too wet. All right, there's the concrete. We'll go ahead and go to the time lapse. Ain't much to see here right now. 10 yards did it. Boy, we scraped by with that. We had to scrape the chutes out. That's all we had left, them rocks right there. Get that bull floated here in about 30 minutes. We're gonna wait to bull float it pretty wet. It's got that swell in it. That curb's there to keep the water out of that door. But that's it. Let it sit and we'll get to forming up there. I'll show y'all how we're gonna form this for Tuesday. We're just basically gonna form an L out of this. Come up right here and break off through there. So that'll be our Tuesday pour. I gotta come in here and tie all this rebar. Be pretty easy with that gun. And that'll be it for the day. That, and we gotta saw cut this. Besides that, not much to it. Easy 10-yard day. It's Friday, so you can't beat that. All right, since this slab's had a few days, well, I just dropped my tape. Since this slab's had a few days to cure, we are going to use a handsaw on this, and then the rest of this will be soft cuts. We use that soft cut saw for the rest of the slabs. Not slab driveway. This is probably pretty hard already, so we'll just go ahead and use that handsaw. I'll throw a time lapse on this. We gotta get some measurements, pop some chalk lines, start cutting. All right, we're getting these measurements. As soon as we get these, we're gonna start saw cutting. So I'll let the time lapse roll starting now. Concrete's still wet, so I'm going to get my tool bags, rebar gun, start forming and tying some rebar. That way when that concrete is done, we can get out of here. I'm going to go through here, straighten up all my rebar, and as soon as I get it all straightened, I can take that gun and just go through and freaking zap everything together. And as soon as I got all that tied, I can slap these forms up. And we're done besides getting that broomed. So, easy day. All right. It's a game changer, ain't it? Game changer, ain't it? Most of this rebar is on the end of a 300 stick bundle, so I mean it's bent from them unloading it and loading it, but getting it as straight as I can. But it ain't gonna be perfect and beautiful like most of it is off the top. It's in there though, is what counts.
Make sure it's straight.
It's crazy, he does 3 sticks at once.
And just brace it right there. Actually, that's good enough. Get this one. Ain't no sense in wasting wires, is there?
Nope.
Okay. Put a couple of these.
We ran out of wire on our reel, but boy, it makes quick business of it. If he had all this set with chairs and straight rebar, like I said, this was the bottom of a bundle, so you know how it gets at the bottom of a bundle. You can see what we had to cut off of it over here, how twisted it was. But now that we got this, we'll probably start using chairs instead of picking it up as we pour. Because with chairs, man, one guy can just go through there after laying it in and just zip it all together and be done within something this size, 10 minutes rather than an hour, you know. Definitely worth the money. Well, I don't know if I'd pay $3 grand for one new, but if you can get one used, it's worth the money. If I tied a lot of rebar every single day, I definitely have to get one, no matter the price. Then you got these reels. Feed it with. Takes a certain set of wire. Yeah. Rebar tire RB398 Max is what that one is. Working on that concrete. He's getting it Fresno'd. He's getting that edge against the fence edged. Lane's getting that other edge. While they're working on the concrete, we're gonna start forming. Got a little bit more rebar to tie. We ran out of the wire. We're about to feed it in right now. I've almost got all this rebar tied. It probably took me like 10 minutes, but it's aggravating when the rebar is so bent. I mean, it's crooked as all get out and I cannot get it straight, but like I said, it's in there and that's what counts. It ain't gotta be pretty. That's just for, I like it looking pretty, you know. Makes the job look better when everything's straight and square on 2-foot centers, but really gotta straighten that one out. But it is what it is. It's in there and it's reinforcing the concrete. It's all that matters. I gotta tie this little strip through here, then I'll be done. Set these forms and finish with this, ready to pour Tuesday. Get that broomed, soft cut, be done for the day. All right, he's putting the screw in that last stake. All the rebar is tied. Forms are up. Most of this is broomed, except for about 6 feet of it. He's skating it one more time before brooming it. And once he gets done with that, all we gotta do is saw cut it. So that'll be it for the day. It's Friday, so last video of the week. Thank you. Monday we got a pump job, and then we gotta come tie that bundle of rebar all through there. Then Tuesday and Wednesday we'll be back here pouring. Thursday, Friday pump job. So we'll see y'all Monday.